Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hey. Hi. Hi. So, welcome to 6x10 Comedy Night. It's brought to you by the River Comics. Did he mention it was the River Comics? And rivercomics.com? Yeah. It was rivercomics.com. That was plural. This is a 6x10 comedy show. What that means is that there are going to be 6 comics and 10 minutes piece. This evening is a tip show, which means that you didn't buy tickets. So, if you gave the person you came with money for your ticket, now is a good time to give them a dirty look. And then move on. It's been a tough year. Just let them have this one. We came to have a good time. My name is Victor Dum. I'm going to be your host for the evening. Thank you. Hi. And I'm from sunny, beautiful Lewiston, Maine. Yeah, people don't usually clap for that part. One time a lady in the back, she was like, "Aww." I was like, hey, at least it's not. Well, damn it. I haven't always lived here. I lived away for a few years, and I kept in touch with people back home. These are some things that people from Lewiston say on the phone. Oh yeah, we found this new place. We really love it. No bed bugs. I'll say, well, guess we missed the balloon festival again. I'll say, yeah, I remember that place. Yeah, I think it's a weed store now. I reached a personal milestone recently, a small one, but it was real. I just bought my second ever can of shaving cream. Yeah. Thank you. I'm 31 years old. So obviously they don't make the stuff that I've been using since high school anymore. So I had to buy something new, and it smells exactly like Axe body spray. That's not the weird part. The weird part is how much my girlfriend loves it. Because apparently she's a 13-year-old punk rock princess. Which, once you get into it, actually explains the clove cigarettes and all the little bottles of blackberry vodka that I find around the house. At least some emo kids in the crowd familiar with this. Yeah. I'm kidding about that, by the way. She's not 13. My girlfriend is a grown-up, like me, despite my face. And we actually just moved in together fairly recently. Thank you. Yes. No, it was a small milestone, right? Yeah, we moved in together, which is really when I realized that this girl is just a total keeper. Wait. No, that's not it. Hoarder. Hoarder is the word. So if anybody's looking for about 5 identical casserole dishes, 13 years of Vogue magazine, or 2 completely useless children, yeah, apparently we're not selling. Just got a dog for my kid, actually, so he can learn some responsibility from watching me take care of him. Here's the second half here. Whenever I lose a sock, I always keep the survivor, just in case I have a mishap at sea. I only need one from then on. That's a peg leg joke. Glad you guys were into it. It's a risky one. I also had a moment of redemption recently, another tiny milestone in my life. I was doing some adult stuff, some grown-up stuff, with a power tool. And my father held the flashlight for me. Who's the pathetic incompetent now? You see, Dad? Because what I need you to do is I need you to shine a light on what I'm working on, not on my hands while I do it. What are you even pointing at? What are you daydreaming? I didn't get to say any of those things. Man did a spectacular job. I did, however, get to enjoy a silent passing of the torch. No. Because British people, they call flashlights torches. No takers? All right, that's okay. We'll keep moving. Something has been on my mind recently. Been thinking about it. Who is it who does the embroidery on the patches for motorcycle gangs? Is it one of the gang members? I'm sorry. One of the brothers? Brothers. Yeah, one of those. Does every motorcycle gang just keep one wimpy guy with really nimble fingers? Like, nah, Leroy don't ride. But the man can chain stitch a bloody skull like you wouldn't believe. It's immaculate. Or they just wait in line at Capson with everybody else, like with the Little League coaches. Like, yeah, I'm here to pick up an order for old Janky. No, it's not. It's should be 2 dozen. Should be 2 dozen flaming penis crucifixes. Next week? Okay. Next week is good. Good game this week, coach. There's a wall there. Watch out for that when you're leaving. While I have a few minutes up here, I would like to take this opportunity to take the moral high ground real quick. We as Americans, I think, really need to take some time to reflect. We need to look at ourselves honestly and think, who are the people who we're holding down? You know? Who are the people who we're holding back? Who are the people who give the most and get the least? It should be obvious that I am talking about magicians. How twisted is our social order that your average magician gets less respect than your average bartender? We all like drinks. I get it. But the man is a damn wizard. A bartender can help you drown your sorrows. That's true. Magicians don't drown. A bartender can mix up a magical potion that will make your wife very horny. Yes, good trick. Appreciate that. A magician, on the other hand, can make your mistress disappear. A bartender can make your money disappear. That is another good trick. That is a good one. They're good at it. Gotta give them that. All Morlock over here needs is 2 fingers and a child's ear, and he can literally create money. Out of thin air. 50-cent piece. Bang. Keep that for later. 2 gumballs. You're welcome. I'm not saying I have any problem with bartenders. I don't. In fact, I'm going to try my own magic trick in a few minutes here. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to try to order a drink after telling this joke. Let's see if I can get served. No, what I am saying is that I think that we are wasting a valuable resource. And we're wasting them on what? On Las Vegas and birthday parties? Come on, people, let's think about this. There are opportunities here, right? What about economics, right? Who's better at dealing with inflation than a party entertainer? Animal balloons. You take these gas prices, you twist me up a monkey Merlin, I'm gonna ride that to work. What about conflict? There's a war going on over there in Europe. Don't you think Anne Frank would have been a little more comfortable if she could have sawed herself in half? And what about tip shows? Oddly, there's not a lot that a magician can do about tip shows, but there is something that you can do when you come to a tip show, and that's don't leave right at the end. Don't leave as soon as we finish. We are going to pass around a tip jar at the end. We appreciate your generosity. Which brings me to my next trick. Coming up to the stage next, all the way from Portland, Oregon, is the talented Marla Massie. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, let's get the ethnic portion of tonight's programming underway. I'm the diversity hire. Oh my God, affirmative action, comedian, no? It's okay. My name's Marla. I came here all the way from Portland, Oregon, and it's okay. Sorry. No, it's not. I mean, I like it there. It's not always kombucha and white privilege. You know, there's other things I like about that city. I like the fact that there are food carts that stay open all fucking night. So after ingesting copious amounts of edibles, I could just walk up to the poke place and be like, I'll have the salmon, it's a salmon bowl. Salmon please, thank you very much. There's some avocados on that bitch. How's everybody doing? Are you guys doing okay? So I live in Portland, Oregon right now, but I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. Now, do not ask me if I know LeBron, all right? That's the first fucking thing that people say to me when I tell them I'm from Cleveland. They're like, oh, you know LeBron? Do you know LeBron James? You know King James? I'm like, okay, first of all, he's from Akron, which is 30 minutes outside of Cleveland. And secondly, are you asking me this because we're both from the same area, or is it because we're both black? And no cap, I actually do know LeBron James. But I mean, look, so I was a freshman in high school. I went to a Catholic high school, and he went to a Catholic high school too. His school came to my school, totally wiped the floor with our school's basketball team. And everybody at my school was like, oh my God, LeBron's the greatest. He's so cute, he's so tall, I'm like, look, LeBron James is not gonna become the next number 23. He's not gonna get a deal with Nike. He's definitely not gonna join the Cleveland Cavaliers, so, yeah, junior year, all of that shit had happened. Who's the multi-millionaire now? Him, not me. I'm flying across the country from one Portland to the next and doing shows in dilapidated speakeasies. A little bit about me. I am recently divorced. Any divorced people in here? Woo! Hell yeah, divorce gang gang. Anybody in here married or in a relationship? Woo! Yeah. You didn't. That was not a happy room. I was so not happy. So it's great. Marriage was clearly not for me. It was not for me. I had to think about the last time I saw my ex-husband, and we're in divorce court, right? I'm filing paperwork, cross my T's, dotting my I's. And this man had the audacity to look at me and say, I'm so fucking glad this shit's over. You were like a splinter to me. You got underneath my skin and you're painful to deal with. I'm so fucking glad this is over. And I was like, oh, I'm a splinter. Okay, well, you are a Sauvignon Blanc. And before I could finish, this man turned to the judge and was like, oh, a Sauvignon Blanc, she's saying that because I've aged like a fine wine. And I'm like, no, man, I'm saying that because you leave a dry, chalky taste in my mouth and you're white. Go fuck yourself. That's not what the Lovings fought for in '67, man. Like, what the fuck? We were married for 3 years and together for 6, and I've known him for 15 years. That's an incredibly long time to know somebody. And you know, you see the red flags, but you know, I'm a Virgo, I'm hard-headed, I thought I could change him. It did not work. I mean, it wasn't the fact that like, he hated that I did stand-up comedy, and then there was the one time he tricked me into doing meth, but no, the biggest red flag, the biggest red flag in our entire marriage was that we met on MySpace. Why do you think our mutual friend Tom is sitting there smiling like that? He's like, you're shit's fucked. And the thing about marriage is a lot of work. It's a lot of give and a lot of take. Like, he would give me headaches and I would just take it all the time. Like, just for no reason. His favorite thing was to argue with me over what he liked to call my reckless and impulsive spending habits? The fuck does that mean? Anybody? Okay, raise your hand in here if you're gainfully employed. You have a job. You have a job, you can spend your money however you want. Spend your money however you want. You can spend your money however you want. Cool. So if I want to spend $692.17 at PetSmart, I can, right? Yeah. Wrong. The cat was the only black pussy he would pay attention to for 3 straight months. Should probably let you guys know I have a little black cat at home. I love this cat. He's my schmoopty pie. I love him to death. I named him T'Challa because he looks like a little Black Panther, and I'm in a Marvel household. Fuck DC, all right? My ex-husband did not like that name. He goes, T'Challa? I don't like that name. I wanted to name him Baby Cakes. I'm like, first of all, your name is Joe. Shut up. And secondly, he didn't like any of the other names I came up with. He didn't like Shadow, didn't like Midnight, definitely didn't like little black ass niggas, so we settled on and it was fine. I don't understand. I don't understand why men could be so confusing. Men, there's enough of you. There's enough of you in this room. Why are you guys weird? Why do you do the dumb shit that you do? Okay, listen. So, I had to leave the house. I had to go to the post office, right? I had to go to the post office to pick up a package, and as I'm halfway down the stairs, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot my little mail-in form. I go upstairs. I am opening up my own bedroom door, and my now ex-husband is just, oh shit, what are you doing here? The fuck you mean, what am I doing here, nigga? I live here. What are you doing? Here, in our bed, in our marital bed. What are you doing? He's like, oh, I was getting ready for a nap. Sir, what kind of nap involves aggressive dick jerking? What? What in the Ted Bundy bullshit are you doing? This is not what I meant when I told you to go fuck yourself, all right? I mean, so I'm single now. I'm single, and now I'm free to have sex with whoever I want. Granted, I was doing that shit when I was married too, but now I don't feel bad about it. And that means I can have sex with whoever I want, with anybody I want. I'm an equal opportunity player, man. But now that I am not like restricted to like doing the constant things that white people like to do. There's enough of you in this room so I can talk. We can have an open and honest discussion about why certain activities you find, what's that white ass word, enthralling? Why do you go camping? Why? I don't like that shit. There's a bear shit in the woods? Probably. I don't want to find out. Fucking fruit picking? My ex-mother-in-law tried Toledo, Ohio to do picking for grapes, for wine. She goes, Marla, we're gonna pick grapes and make our own wine. You wanna come? No, Jan. You really think that me, a black woman, is gonna go out into an open field surrounded by white people and start picking agriculture? I have a bunch of white people like, oh wow, she's really good. We should probably make that. I'm doing that shit. Also, if I have to watch another Wes Anderson movie, I will fucking scream. Don't awe me. Don't awe me. I've seen The Life Aquatic and I've seen The Royal Tenenbaums. Just fucking say you like Bill Murray, all right? I fucked with Bill Murray. He and I have the same birthday. Ha! That's all I had to say about that. But yeah, now I'm single and I'm ready to mingle. And the first thing I do is create a dating profile on Tinder, and that was a fucking mistake. Tinder needs to rename itself as Swipe White. There's a lot of Caucasian men on that app. Do you know what it's like having to swipe left 35 times before you find a brother on that app and you look closer and it's your actual brother? Gotta swipe left another 35 times. Holy shit. Awkward. I had a guy message me on Tinder, and he's a very attractive man. He is on his profile, said he was 6'4", 200 pounds, jet black hair, green eyes, and he told me that he thought I was the most beautiful woman he'd ever seen on this app. That was a lie. That's a fucking straight up lie. You telling me that there's bitches out there that look like Rihanna and you're telling me I'm the most beautiful woman that you've ever seen? Get the fuck out of here. But I needed my ego stroke, so I went to his profile. And, after reading his stats, I decided to read what was actually in his profile, and that was a mess. It was a mess. Because in big, bold letters, and I don't even know how you can put bold letters in your Tinder profile, it said, I love chocolate women, and had 6 candy bar emojis. And various female faces of different brown shades looking like the cover of a Drake album. Red flags aplenty, I know. So I was like, ooh, okay. So I sent a message back to him. I'm like, hey man, thanks for your kind, very sweet words. But if you want some chocolate, please take yourself to CVS or Walgreens and get yourself a Snickers, because you're not you when you're hungry, and I'm not that type of snack. Blocked! All right, guys, thank you so much. This has been so much fun. Have a good night.
Give it up one more time for Marla Massie. Marla, I just want to let you know, since you asked, about 85% of naps. Thanks everybody, let's keep it rolling. Coming up next to the stage is Sarah Karen.
Yeah. I get confused about my last name sometimes too. I don't even know anymore, Vic, I'll be honest with you. How's everybody doing? Yeah. You know what occurred to me the other day? We were going into our junior year of COVID, you guys. Yep, one more year and we're gonna graduate. Sophomore year was rough. Some of us dropped out. Mostly the seniors. But you know what junior year means? It's safe to have sex again. Yeah, I did some fun stuff during COVID. I got a divorce too, Marla. Yeah, that was cool. It's all right. It's all right. I mean, I had a beautiful 20-year marriage. We have a lovely friendship. We have a great kid. And I have to say all of that because it's in the settlement agreement. And my divorce attorney is here, and she will tell you that's true. Yes, she's clapping. No, she really is here. It's true. Yeah, a more difficult transition for me, though, has actually been that my gynecologist retired. Oh my God, mine too! Oh shit, no way! Was it Dr. Andrews? Yes! Oh shit! Nice! looking at my vagina for the last 20 years have both moved on to greener pastures. You guys, what do gynecologists do when they retire?
Live a happy and luxurious.
I think they finger paint. It's hard to break the habit. Maybe cave exploration. That's gross. Who said that? Disgusting. Stop it. Some major transitions. So divorce, new gynecologist this year, which is it's all right. But my therapist also was like, "Hey, I don't think there's any more I can do for you." Really? What does that say about me fundamentally as a person? This is it? This is all we've got. All right, well, I'll work with it, but it really isn't helping with my abandonment issues, Andrea, I have to admit. We'll move on, it's fine. So this year I'm dating, I'm trying it out. It's okay. I don't understand it, though. It's different now, because 20 years ago, the last person I dated actually had a pager. He wasn't a doctor, a drug dealer, or a pimp. He just was special. He had a pager. I don't know. Yeah, so it's different now. Technology is odd. Marla was talking about Tinder. I haven't tried that. I did try to set up a dating profile on Facebook, though. Facebook is very useful. I wasn't really sure how to describe myself, though. I mean, I feel like your ex is actually the right person. Right? They'll just lay it all out there, and then you don't have to, yeah. I think if I were to design my own dating profile, it would be like my physical attributes that I find quirky. So for instance, I'm 6 feet tall, which in itself is odd for a woman, but also I have a really tiny head. Yeah, and little feet. Right? So I feel like you add inappropriate footwear and alcohol and you have a recipe for disaster. Yeah, it's like if someone gave a giraffe too much booze. You should, right? So wrinkly, fallen. You should know that before you date, right? You should know that about me before you date. I feel like it's an important thing to know. Yeah. I do have an actual recipe for disaster. It's a dash of I don't care and 2 cups of nobody died. It's called I Don't Give a Shit. You can follow me on Pinterest for more recipe ideas. That's right. Yes. Yeah, so dating is weird. The dick pic thing, I don't get. Right? Are we in favor? No. Because if a woman my age gets a dick pic, the only thing we're thinking about is how, if you're going to send me a picture of sausage, it had better be next to a mimosa. Because a 45-year-old white woman just wants to go to brunch. Nothing to do with that. Keep it away from us. It's gross. You should also know, if you date me, that, have you guys heard of RBF before? Yeah. I don't have that. Yeah, I have something else, something I like to call resting retail face. Yeah, so no matter where I am, I look like I work there. Okay, I don't know where the light bulbs are, but Marsha, I will help you find them. Let's go ask someone who does work here. Does anybody else have that? I feel like it's just like one of those things where you're like just super friendly and outgoing and people are like, why not? Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, I've got my set list on my hand. Now you know. I am an adult with an adult child. He'll be 18. Yeah, I know, weird, right? But all of my friends are having babies. I know, gross. Yuck. Babies. I'm too old for that. This uterus is all dried up. It's okay. You should know that too. But my friends recently had a baby and they named her Barbara. Right? Now, don't get me wrong, I have no problem with the name Barbara. It's a lovely name if you're 70 years old. No? Am I not wrong? You don't name a baby Barbara. Baby Barbara? Barbara works in human resources, you guys. Yeah, she drives a Suburban. And all 3 of her kids play soccer. Barbara is not a baby name. Barbara's married to Gary. Right? Gary was born with a 401k and stock options. And a receding hairline. And a dad bod at the age of 5. I know. Poor Gary. Don't feel too bad for Barbara, though, because she's boinking Bruce from IT. He seems super boring, but he has a porn stash and a boat. So Barbara's punching up. It's all good. I find that I spend too much time on Facebook these days. I did find something recently that I found very useful there, though. Did you know that Facebook tells you when it's time to delete a friend?
No.
It's called birthday reminders. Yep, every day you get a list of people you don't really know, and you can make a decision. You can choose to wish them a happy birthday, or you can kick a bitch out. You don't need all those people on your Facebook friends. That's too many people. If you don't care that it's Barbara's birthday, bye Barbara, right? Yeah. So I've also discovered something about myself. Much like Victor's girlfriend, it turns out that I am a hoarder. I know this because I was sorting my bras the other day. 64 bras, you guys. Between the everyday bras, which just are normal, and sports bras for the gym, and then the fancy bras that nobody sees because dating is stupid. 64 bras. Yeah. And I imagine what that episode of Hoarders was going to look like, right? They're going to interview my neighbors. They're going to be pulling out like cat carcasses. They're going to be wrapped up in the straps. Little mice making hammocks out of the cups. Right? My neighbors will be interviewed and they'll be like, she was always so perky. We had no idea anything was wrong. If we had known, we would have given her more support. So I'm not being honest with you. I have gone on a couple of dates. It's hard not to, because you get a little lonely and you sort your bras. So I went out with a guy and we had just ordered our dinner, and he looked at me and he said, "You don't seem like the kind of woman who would order a cheeseburger." What does she look like, you guys? You know who I do look like? I look like the kind of girl who says she's going to the bathroom and then doesn't come back. She's adorable. One good date I had though was a day drinking and yoga.
Oh,
right?
That's fun.
You would think so. But the only position I really mastered was the one-night stand. He preferred the downward dog, you guys. And in the end, we're both like, namaste. Yeah, just praying it's not a child's pose. Thank you guys so much. I've been Sarah.
Sarah's last name is Poulin. Just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. In case you ever post tonight. I now also know why Sarah and I have become Facebook friends 3 years in a row. The month of September. Our next comic is coming from either Worcester or Boston. He wasn't super clear about that. His name is Valencia.
In between bowl. What's up, guys? How you doing? It's a good crowd. You guys are great. You guys are awesome up here in Auburn. I've never been to Auburn, Maine. I've been to this place. Do love doing comedy in a fucking cave, but pretty nice. They got the caveman paintings, too. You think those are from that time? No? All right. No, look, I know that I look like if Matt Damon and Jeffrey Dahmer had a kid. Yeah, I'll let it soak for a sec. That's me. No, a little bit about myself. I drive for DoorDash sometimes. Anybody else here? Anyone else drive for? No, I'm the only poor and skillless one. Yeah, I do these at open mics sometimes. A lot of dashers at open mics. Skillless people. No, drive for DoorDash. I like to think of it as being like a legal drug dealer, right? Yeah, we both drive around all day, deliver stuff to people. Drug dealers do some of the drugs they deal. I eat some of the food I deliver. Very similar job. I usually DoorDash at night. I'm a nighttime guy, but there are really two parts of the night for a DoorDash driver. You got dinner time, then later on you got drug addict time. It gets a little sketchy. Dinner time is easy. Best case scenario, big house, big tip. Worst case scenario, you forget Scary Karen's salad at the restaurant. Yeah, don't fuck with Karen when she's making dinner. Drug addict time's a little different. Best case scenario, 50-cent tip. Worst case scenario, I maybe try crack and move in with them. It's me I don't trust, not them. But the druggies, they'll forget what's going on sometimes. They forget. You got to remind them. You got to go in slow. I point to the bag. I'm like, DoorDash, remember? I like to get low, let them know I'm not a threat. DoorDash, remember? It's 2 a.m. You ordered the solo medium fry from McDonald's. DoorDash. You gotta go slow with the crackheads, right? They're like scared horses. You gotta lay them down a little bit. Make them feel safe. They'll eventually accept. Nah, DoorDash is a weird job. I work a lot of weird jobs. Like, I love weird jobs. For a while, I was working part-time at the Amazon warehouse, right? But I had to quit. I had to. You know what it's like to have two jobs that disappoint your parents? DoorDash and Amazon, just throw in, I'm trying stand-up comedy. We got what's called a silent household. Not very good. When I was working at Amazon, a lot of people would ask me, they'd say, hey, if you see my package, can you grab it for me? Hey, just fucking wait. It's 2-day shipping, it's not that bad. Even if I did see your package, what do you want me to do? Call you up when I get out of work? Hey, I know it's 2 in the morning, but you want those wine glasses you ordered? They say it's wine time on it. Wasn't sure. Do you need those right now? At 2 in the morning? Is it wine time right now? Just fucking wait, man. Amazon was a weird job. Like, it was brutal. It was brutal. They had one good thing, though. It was this thing called VTO, voluntary time off. Basically, if it was a slow day, there weren't many packages, they'd yell out VTO and a few people could go home. I loved it. I would shove the 58-year-old widow working next to me on the VTO list. Yeah, fucking, I'm going home. They yell it out. I'm running over, elbowing people up in the conveyor belt. I want it. It's mine. I was here first. And everybody else would look at me very calmly, like, yeah, you got it, bud. It's a 4-hour shift. It's really not that bad. We're gonna ride this one out. Still walking away. See you later, asshole. Suck my dick. Have fun in hell. I loved it, man. I'd always end it too. I'd end the shift by taking a nice long shit on the floor. One of those shits you got to pull up the news app, start reading whole articles of it. It's gonna be, I'm milking this out, you know. But what's funny, written on the bathroom stall, I'm not even kidding, written on the stall, it just said, Brooks was here, so was Red. I'm glad it's a suicide reference from the movie Shawshank. Let me put it this way, people at Amazon had suicide on their mind. Not surprising, not surprising. But anytime I was taking one of those VTO shits, no one about to leave right after, I would just stare at it and whisper, not me, not today. VTO, I'm out of here. I got a poor work ethic, man. I got a really poor work ethic. Like, I think it started back in high school football. I played football in high school. Anybody else? Football in high school? You did? What position, sir?
Running back.
Running back. Fuck, man. I wish I was running back. I played left bench. It was... I wasn't very good at football. Like, let me put it this way. We had a kid with autism on our football team. Very nice kid. One time we were up by a lot of points, close to the end zone. They let him run the ball in for a touchdown. Very nice thing. Made his day. Also the only time I got put in the game. So, yeah. It was a tough day. What's wrong with me? What are you hiding from me, Mom? What did you not tell me? They put me on offensive line, too. They're looking at me now. Back then, I was 5'2", 100 pounds. They used to with a kid. Are we trying to hurt the kid with autism? I thought we were trying to be nice to him. No, it was like a prearranged thing, right? Like they talked to the other team. We snapped the ball. The defender just stood up slowly and lightly touched me. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This is all I get? 2 years of practice. And of course, I look over, my mom's taking a picture on the sideline. Like, don't do that. Not right now. Only picture I have from high school football, just a guy softly touching my tits. All my hands behind the back, like, what the fuck is going on in my life? Oh, it's weird, man. No, you can tell I haven't lived up to my dad's expectations, if you haven't picked up on that yet. I know my dad has big expectations, like big ones. Like, the biggest expectation my dad ever had for me is probably when he bought me a large athletic cup. I couldn't live up to that one. You know? The year I told him I was playing football, he bought me an adult large athletic cup for my birthday. I was in 7th grade. I opened it up, he's like, now you're ready, get in there, big man. Like, is that why you call me big man? You shouldn't. I thought that was a dad thing. No, like I was 4'9" in 7th grade. None of my clothing was adult large, never mind a cup. Like, and I couldn't tell him, like, do you think this is my size? Are you messing with me? What's going on? But then he made me come with him to the store to return it the next day. Even made me go up to the cashier like I just stole a candy bar. He's like, go on, tell him what happened. I don't know. The cup was too big. He's like, that's right, too big. Shakes his head. What the fuck is this, Dad? Jesus. Yeah, my dad's a weird guy. He's a weird guy. He's got weird. Like my mom and dad, they went to the gay pride parade together, just showing local support. Like they're progressive people, right? The only problem I had with it was my dad posted a picture from it on Facebook, and in the picture he was wearing a shirt that said, I wish my son was gay. Brand new information to me, you know? Like, he even tagged me in the post, put my name in it. So I called him up, I'm like, hey Dad, saw the post on Facebook. He's like, yeah, isn't it a nice picture? Yeah, no, it's nice. Makes me a little curious, though. And he's like, good to hear. That's what I wanted. And I'm like, oh, whoa, hold on. No, I'm curious about why you have the shirt. Where'd you get that? Did you get that today at the parade? You're just supporting someone? He's like, no, I've had this shirt for a while. I'm like, that's what I'm confused. Not in the way he wants me to be, just generally. And yeah, I didn't know what to do. I don't know. I have no idea what it was. I guess I'm just going to be one of the few straight men that resent their father for not accepting my sexuality. I don't know, man. So yeah, whatever. What else? I parked my car the other day. I was going to just leave my car running, hop in the store real quick, grab my thing, and go back out. It was like right in front. But when I got out, there was a homeless dude sitting there. And no, he was a little desperate looking. He wasn't one of those like harmless street decoration homeless guys. You know, kind of just blend in. Almost like they're supposed to be there. Almost like they're, no, he was desperate looking. He had his hand on the wall. He looked like a kid before a dodgeball game. Had his hand on the wall, leaning forward, looking around. I got nervous. I thought he may take some of my shit. I locked the car. But right as I lock it, I look to my left. There's a group of black dudes standing there. Just standing there. But they saw me lock the car and then look at them right after. They think I locked it because of them. And I'm like, whoa, hold on. I'm trying to like look at the homeless guy. No, it's this dude. Like, but dude, no, it's fucking too late. So I got nervous. And I unlocked the car. Just in case. I even put the key back in the ignition. We're cool, man. We're really cool. But I went inside, I got back out, my car was gone. But the homeless guy and the group of dudes both still there. It was either of them. I didn't know what happened. I found out later when I got my car back, a group of high schoolers came, saw my car running, took it for a joyride. High schoolers do that, right? What's the moral of the story? I don't trust any of you motherfuckers. I'm double locking my car for everybody. If I see like an old grandma walking down the street who can barely walk, like she's got the cane, I'm double locking the car. I don't know what she's up to. I have no idea what she's up to, man. You guys probably know, I lived near Fall River for a bit. People can fake a disability, okay? They can. You guys might not know that area. But all right, thank you guys for listening. That was awesome.
One more time for Zach Valencia, everybody. Holy shit. Zach, I would have believed it if you'd said you were the kicker. Coming up next, our next comic, his name is Mike Johnson.
Thank you guys for allowing the applause to die down before I could reach the microphone. It was very nice of you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Thanks guys. Auburn, what's up guys? I'm feeling good. Spring is here. I haven't had a sip of booze in 3 months, you guys. And I have been stoned the entire time. Fucking baked out of my mind right now, you guys. Bear with me. What's up, guys? I had to. I'm trying to get a little bit healthier than I am right now, and that I have been. And it's tough. It's frustrating, especially when you're a bigger guy like me. I hate talking about getting in shape with people that are already in shape that try to give you advice. It's like they don't know what it's like to be as big as I am. They think, oh yeah, I just gotta lose about 5 pounds. And I'll be right where I wanna be. Right in time for summertime. It's like, oh good job, man. Hell yeah, if I lose 5 pounds, I look like I play professional darts. I look like I'm really good at just standing still. I find some forms of exercise that I can do, a guy my size. I got a little bit of a jump start on feeling good. Last year I took my bicycle out every now and then. I rode my bike everywhere. I live down in Portland. I got the Eastern Trail down there. Rode that a lot. But by the end of the summer I got a little bit bored with it. So I decided to spice things up. At the end of the summer it was fall, the leaves were starting to change. Crisp, beautiful fall air. That's why we live in Maine. By the end of the summer, before I went out on a nice 15-mile bike ride, I ate 3 grams of magic mushrooms, you guys. And then I waited a half an hour, because you're supposed to wait at least a half an hour after eating before doing any physical activity. So I waited, and then I got on my bike, I took off, I started pedaling down the Eastern Trail, and it was a beautiful day. Perfect fall day, just looking around, I was like, wow, I can't believe I live here. This is great, I love Maine, this is awesome. I don't even care if I start tripping. This is perfect. And as soon as I had that thought, you guys, a single leaf floated by. And as it floated by, it looked over at me and said, see you next year, Mike. And I hope so. I love riding my bike, you guys. I ride my bike everywhere. I used to live way out in Chicago. I'd ride my bike to and from work. But then I had to stop. There was one day I was riding my bike. I actually got hit by a guy driving his truck. It sucked. I was going across this weird intersection. This guy just comes out of nowhere. I'm going straight. He's taking a turn. I don't know if he didn't see me or not. I'm pretty big, you know. And I slammed right into the front of his truck. My bike goes flying across a 5-way intersection. I could see everyone just going, ooh. Nobody gets out to help. I just look, oh man. And I hear, not even the guy that hit me. The guy that hit me, I just hear him in his truck going, fuck! My life is over! And I tried to make him feel better about it. So I just kind of popped up, like, oh. Oh, the lights are off. That's why you guys are laughing. I said, holy shit, I'm killing it. Oh man, it's okay. I think I'm gonna be all right. I think I'm gonna be okay. Oh fuck, you got me good though, man. And then the guy, I couldn't believe it. The guy pulls up next to me in his truck, rolls his window down, and goes, "Are you all right?" I said, "I think so." He goes, "All right, man. I'm glad you're all right. Good luck." And he drives away. Drive, good luck. That's the best he could do. It was good luck. I'm standing in the middle of the street just like, you must see me. What? You're driving off right now? I couldn't believe it. I was pissed. I was furious. I was like, did anybody get a plate number? And everyone has already moved on with their day. They're driving off. And I was pissed, you guys. But I thought about it. I thought about it for a while. And I thought, man, maybe that guy was just at the end of his rope. You know, who knows what kind of stuff he had been dealing with, where he was going. You know, I thought about that. I was like, you know, I think I can forgive him. I hope you guys could. Maybe we're not all perfect. I know I'm not perfect. There was one time, back when I was living in Chicago, I was driving to work, came across this weird 5-way intersection, and this guy came out of nowhere on a bike. And I was going straight, he was turning. No, he was going straight, I was making a turn, and I fucking hit this guy head on, and his bike goes flying across a 5-way intersection, and I could see everybody in their cars like, ooh. No one's getting out to help, and I'm like, oh fuck, my life is over, what do I do? What's gonna happen? The guy pops up, he's like, it's all right, man, it's okay. I think I'm gonna be all right. And I pulled up next to him. I said, you all right, man? You okay? He goes, I think so. And I didn't know what to do. I panicked. I said, all right, man, I'm glad you're okay. Good luck. And I drove away. I looked in my rearview mirror. The guy's going. Nothing like admitting a crime in front of an audience. I don't care. You guys, Chicago cops, it happened about 10 years ago. They never found me. Chicago cops. I got burglarized 2 times when I was living in Chicago. And neither time the cops were no help at all. They show up, they just walk around, oh yeah, you know, same MO. You know, yeah, okay, yeah, well, yeah. I've been working this area for about 15 years. It's been happening the whole time. It's like, all right, man, you keep up the good work. Appreciate that. So yeah, I moved back to Maine. I'm much happier in Maine. I've been living in Maine most of my life. I grew up in Maine, around all these salt-of-the-earth Mainers. My great-uncle Dick. My great-uncle Dick, he had seen it all, done it all. World War II survivor. Pearl Harbor survivor. He witnessed Pearl Harbor. It was crazy. God rest his soul. He's no longer with us, but he taught me a lot of life lessons. He's one of those guys. He's one of those old Mainers that's always onto something. He's got his answer for everything. You know, he had a leaky roof that he never fixed. And I used to always give him shit. I was like, Dick, you gotta fix your roof. This is leaking every time. Oh, no. It only leaks when it's raining. I guess you're right. I tried to give him a cinnamon raisin bagel one time for breakfast. He looked at it, took one bite. Jesus Christ! These donuts ain't too damn good, are they? No, Dick, it's just bread and raisins. There's only a little bit of cinnamon in those. But my Uncle Dick was great. He took me up to camp up in Harlan, Maine, every summer. Every summer. And the summer that I turned 18, it was incredible. He took me, he called me up. He called me, I was like, Mike, what are you doing this weekend? Bring some of your buddies up to camp. We'll have a great weekend. I was like, hell yeah. So I rounded up some friends, we went up to camp. My Uncle Dick's already there, sitting on the porch. Oh, Christ, you boys are just in time for the sunset. Come on in, grab a beer, and have a seat. And we're like, oh, do you have beer? He goes, no. I was like, well, Dick, I'm only 18. I can't buy a beer. He goes, what? You're 18? You're old enough to fight for your country? What? You're old enough to have a beer? I agree, Uncle Dick. But unfortunately, the cashier at the store does not. He says, well, I'm going to take care of this right now. And he, without really saying a word, he gets in his truck and drives off. He sticks his head out the window and goes, what do you boys drink for beer anyway? And we're just like, oh, Bud Light. Bud Light! We'll see if we can do a little bit better than that. He drives off, and about 10 minutes later, he comes back with 2 30 racks of Old Milwaukee. One in each hand. And we drank all night, you guys. We drank and drank and drank until finally we all passed out. And the next morning I woke up to the sound and smell of somebody cooking bacon. And it was the first time in my life that the smell of bacon just made me want to puke. My guts out. And I went downstairs, my Uncle Dick's in the middle of the kitchen. Oh, I don't know about you, Mike, but I slept great. I was like, no, Dick, all I want to do is throw up right now, and I can't. Just leave me alone. Just let me have my morning. He goes, well, I'm going to fix you up right now. He runs off into the kitchen, grabs all kinds of stuff. I hear him rustling around. Oh, boy, oh, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, man, too bad I'm not eating that one. That's a good one. He comes back with a single egg, a glass, a bottle of vinegar, some salt, and some pepper. And I'm terrified, you guys. And little by little, he starts mixing it together. He takes the egg, sprinkles it in, a little salt, a little pepper, then about a quarter cup of vinegar, and you can eyeball it. That's exactly what he did. And then he puts it in front of me, and I'm like, am I supposed to drink this? He goes, if you want to feel better. And I drink it down. Hey, I definitely don't feel worse. Oh God. I run out of the camp as fast as I can, where the water meets the land, and everything that I'd eaten in my entire life just came up. And one of the most beautiful euphoric feelings that I'd ever felt. It was like my Uncle Dick. It was like my Uncle Dick had fed me backwoods ayahuasca, you guys. It was a beautiful moment, and I woke up about 20 minutes later. The sun was rising. I looked around. There was actually a dragonfly hatching right next to me. I couldn't believe it. It's a beautiful miracle of life. I don't know if you guys know what dragonflies are. Little B-52 flies fly around. And after his wings dried off, he took off. And I was like, hell yeah, man, good luck. And on a low-hanging tree branch, after the dragonfly took off, a bird leapt off the branch, swooped in, and snatched the dragonfly out of midair, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck was that? My Uncle Dick, who I guess had been watching the entire time, on the front porch, just chimed in under his breath. Yeah, life is short. Life is short, you guys. But it's spring. It's spring. We're all feeling good. We're all hopefully getting over COVID. Life is short, but life is pretty fucking beautiful, you guys. Hope you agree and hope you have a good night. Thank you.
That was Mike Johnson, everybody. I told him there was a wall there. All right. So remember that don't leave right as soon as Nick is done, because this is a tip show. We're going to come around with a couple of baskets. If you're wondering what that little square with all the little squares in it is, that is a Venmo code if you don't have cash. Bringing up our final comedian for the evening. This is one of the River Comics himself, the master of hockey hair. As a hockey hair! You haven't seen it yet. This is Nick Gordon, everybody.
for Vic. I think that's his first time hosting and doing comedy, so he got really fucking lucky. But it's a hot crowd. It's a beautiful crowd. Look at you, except for you. But you're the only one I can see. I'm sorry. You're getting fucked now. 6 days from Sunday. Oh my God. No, I don't do crowd work, so you're lucky. Why are you wearing a vest? Like what? Did you gain some weight? It's okay. I did too. When we started the pandemic, I had like a 32-inch waist on my pants, right? And now I have a lie. I tell you what my pants size. Like, no, it's all right. It's okay. Are you 42 yet? No. Fuck no. I wish I could say I wasn't 42 then, because I'm 42. This is what you have to look forward to. I am you from the future, okay? This is it. This is what you're going to be divorced from. So, just soak it in. Soak it in. Tip show, right? No. That's disgusting. This is great. Thanks, guys, for coming down here to the set of every Edgar Allan Poe play. I love it down here, except for the heartbeat under the floorboards. I don't know. Only a couple English majors in the room with me. Edgar Allan Poe, he wrote some fucked up shit. He did, man, like Cask of Amontillado and some other ones. The Telltale Heart, that's the one I referenced there. That was right. Okay, good, I got it. These jokes are hard to write. Not as hard as it is to fit in that fucking vest. Like, I can see like the buttons. I've been working out. I used to. Sorry. What do you weigh? Don't say 220. 245. 245, really?
I told him not to wear the vest today.
And that's why you're going to be divorced. It's just the way it goes. All right, I'm done. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Picking on you. Someone mentioned my hair. Oh yeah, Victor mentioned my hockey hair. I grew. All right. We're moving on to the next portion of the show. I have other jokes I actually wrote, and I think they're terrible, but we'll see if you guys laugh. I had really short hair, like before the pandemic, and I just grew it out. But I have a real job, so I had to get it cut a little bit, and I went to the barber the other day, and I said, hey, can you trim this up and make me look a little more midlife crisis, and a little less actual crisis? So this is what we got. She's like, we're going to go for a Bradley Cooper Star is Born in the end. Like, this is what we're going to get in the end. And I'm like, in the end, he kills himself. And she's like, I know. Actually, during the pandemic, I did consider suicide at one point. I was like, well, you know. I also thought about baking my own bread. So. I'm not doing it either. I knew a guy who committed suicide. We played Little League Baseball together, and he committed suicide recently. It's very sad. I know, but I wrote a joke about it. We played Little League Baseball together, and then we lost touch. And I thought, well, Jesus Christ, if like through high school and college and into adulthood, I had just worked a little bit harder to be friends with him and just be that better person. Just worked a little bit harder, just like, you know, what is it, 5% more? Who knows what could have been changed in his life. But guys, listen, I'm not going to kill myself to keep him from killing himself. Wow. My name is Victor Dum. Let's go back to making fun of myself. How about that? Fucking A. 42 years old, I am. How old are you? 29? Man, oh man. When I was 29. Are you guys married? Not yet? Fuck no, she says. So when you come back next week, sit in the back. Just saying, come alone if you want. I am 42. I did recently have to start working out again. When you're 42, you gotta start slow, guys. You gotta start real slow. So I was like, all right, what's the slowest, what's the easiest exercise you can? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Right? As a 42-year-old who has not worked out in a little while, it's head, shoulders, knees, 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 belt buckle, penis. And that's why I can't go to Planet Fitness anymore. I do like to wear those little short shorts where the underwear is built in, right? You've seen those? They're very comfortable when you're wearing them. Not so much for the people behind you. What the fuck? They were gray and now they're black. Like, I don't know. 5 minutes on the treadmill, that's disgusting. Thank you guys. I could do just about anything, right? You're gonna laugh. Oh, that's right, I did the suicide thing and you guys didn't like that. That's alright, that's okay. Yeah, 42 years old. Just so you know, that like the secret to marriage, for those who are married here and for those who might want to be married someday, the secret to marriage is this, because I used to be married. This is the secret. This is pay attention. Listen up. Turn your phones on. Start recording. Write this down. When your wife comes home and says, hey, we're going to go gluten-free, you don't say, I'm going to fuck the neighbor for macaroni and cheese then. There's a lawyer in the room. She can vouch for this. Anyway, now we got divorced. We had it all right, man. We had a couple kids, and we got divorced on Halloween, but we hadn't told the kids yet. That's not the best day to get divorced when you haven't told the kids yet, because you still got to take them trick or treating. You got one last chance to dress up like a family. Ding dong. I heard her say under her breath at one point, hey, check that candy for razors, poison, and alimony. Alright, fair. I'm doing okay though. That was a few years ago now. I'm fine. No, actually, during the pandemic, I had some booty calls. Just saying. In honor of the pandemic, I thought, well, fuck, we got to rename the booty call. There's something better than the booty call. Like that seems, I don't know, derogatory. Yeah. I don't know. It's been done. It's been done. But in honor of the pandemic, I was like, you know what? Let's rename it. I got 3 options for you guys. I want to try it. First one is Grub Hubba Hubba. That's pretty good. Uber Eat Me. And the third one was a DoorDash. DoorDash is the winner. Thank you guys so much. The password for that app is HelloFresh. Thank you. I did have a woman say to me, hey, tap into your primal urges. And I was like, do I really look like a guy who has primal urges to you? I look more like an out-of-work Build-A-Bear. I just looked at myself in the mirror. I look more like every member of the band Bare Naked Ladies rolled into one. I don't have primal urges. She's like, no, pull my hair and spank me. I said, at the same time. I did it. You remember Wilson from Castaway? Tom Hanks. That's dope. You know, as we get older, I mean, yeah, I might need Viagra, right? And it's only this, you know. Sorry, I didn't mean you necessarily. He's 29. He's a little overweight, but he doesn't need Viagra. If he can find it, because when he runs, it goes inside itself. That's actually me. That's what. Anyways, they found out Viagra causes melanoma. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Viagra has been known to cause melanoma. I want to say it's the old people fucking outdoors in Florida. But I don't know for sure. They do have women's Viagra now. They got the pink pill. Just like every other medication on the market, comes with side effects. Vomiting, diarrhea, nausea, all the things you want during sex. But I'll tell you what, if your wetness lasts more than 4 hours, seek my attention. Thank you guys so much.
One more time for Nick Gordon, everybody. For Massie. And for Valencia. And for Sarah Cooler. And for Mike Johnson. And me.
Thanks, everybody. You've been a fabulous audience. Appreciate you coming in. Don't forget to tip your bartender, I suppose.
Yeah.
Thank you.